Hello and welcome to yet another video here on the YouTube channel SCF Wargaming Studio. My name is Andreas Norwegian Viking.
Wow.
And today we have episode 105. Happy birthday, Weil.
And Andreas.
Oh, thank you.
The SBG Grand Campaign.
2 years. 2 years now.
Wow.
We've been doing this. It feels like we just started yesterday. Well, not yesterday. A couple of months ago.
Yeah.
I feel like this has gone very quickly.
Yeah.
So yeah, 2 years of filming, cool cinematic battle reports, and having them in a nice narrative story. It's been cool so far.
Yeah.
And hopefully the 3 or 4 years more we have left on the campaign will be as fun and exciting. We did just receive a message from an American player who has found gaps in our spreadsheet. So I quickly looked through, and it seems like he's up to 350 episodes or something. But that is double. There's like 5 last line scenarios and stuff like that. So I'm going to go through that and see if he managed to find anything that we didn't find and discarded due to it not being in the theme of it. But yeah, it's cool. So thank you so much. Off the top of my head, I can't remember your name. Sorry about that. But if we use any of the scenarios you have found, we will of course credit you for that. So this scenario is at the tail end of last scenario. The chariots halted to a standstill. Balin was left manning the crossbow.
Yep.
The repeating crossbow, and Dwalin, feeling Keely, charged after Thorin up the hill to cut the head of the snake, as it were. So we do have now all 4 members of the remaining Thorin's company: Thorin, Feely, Keely and Dwalin, all on goats. Small disclaimer, we don't have the goat models because Games Group Forge World hasn't released any of the models on goats, and we don't have any converted.
Nope.
So you have 2 you have Thorin and Dwalin on ponies, so we'll use those 2, and we'll just use Feely and Keely on 40mm bases. For those 2 guys.
Yeah.
It's the easiest way. There are some incredible conversions out there, but sadly due to time constraints we didn't have time to do the converting work for those.
And we decided not to steal Mikael that came over from Sweden for the Norwegian Masters. He had Thorin and Dwalin on goats. That was great.
Yeah,
both conversion and paint job, so we could have stolen those, but we decided against it.
We don't want another war with Sweden.
No.
So yeah. So let's take you into the action, but first a summary of the rules and look at the board and the armies after this. Dane and Thorin have hatched a plan to steal victory from the jaws of defeat. Mounting a stray wargoat, Thorin prepares to lead his most skilled warriors towards Ravenhill in order to cut the head of the snake. Keely, Feely and Dwalin join their king in a daredevil charge at the command position of Azog's army, ready to slay the Pale Orc once and for all. However, Azog has sent all reserves he can spare to prevent Thorin from reaching him, racing down the craggy slopes to halt the dwarves' advance. As Oakenshield and his kin thunder up Ravenhill, they must fight through swathes of Gundabad Orcs blocking their path in order to reach the summit, and a long overdue confrontation with Azog the Defiler. And so begins the battle.
This scenario can be found on page 58 and 59 of the There and Back Again sourcebook for the Hobbit strategy battle game. Layout. This scenario takes place upon the slopes of Ravenhill. The board should contain a lot of rocks and boulders of various shapes and sizes, creating plenty of narrow gaps and various pathways through the terrain. There should also be a 3-inch marker at the center of the eastern board edge representing the stairway to the summit of Ravenhill. Starting positions. The good player does not deploy their army at the start of this scenario. Instead, they move their models on from the center of the western board edge on the first turn, following the rules for reinforcements. The evil player deploys their army anywhere in the eastern half of the table. Objectives. Thorin must reach Ravenhill. Upon their agile war goats, Thorin and his kin charge up the mountain path leading to the summit, plowing through any orcs that they encounter on their way. The good player wins if he can move all of the dwarves off the board via the stairway to the summit of Ravenhill. Azog has sent the orcs nearby to cut off and prevent the dwarves from reaching this command position, slaying them if they get the chance. The evil player wins if they can kill any 2 dwarves. If 3 of the dwarves manage to escape the board, then the game is a draw. Special rules. We are Legion. Azog's army is so large that an increasing number of orcs flood the battlefield. Any Gundabad Orc warrior that is slain may re-enter the battlefield from the eastern board edge in the evil player's next move phase via the rules for reinforcements found on page 87 of the main rules manual. The evil side cannot be broken in this scenario. Cut the head of the snake. Thorin needs to slay as many orcs as possible, preventing them from providing aid to Azog. If the good player manages to get any of their models within 12 inches of the eastern board edge, the evil player is prevented from bringing on more reinforcements. Onwards to Ravenhill. Thorin is so desperate to reach Ravenhill and finally get the chance to slay Azog, nothing will prevent him from reaching his goal. Thorin Oakenshield, King Under the Mountain, must reroll all fail rolls to wound. Participants. Good models. Thorin Oakenshield, King Under the Mountain on Wargoat. Kili, Champion of Erebor on Wargoat. Fili, Champion of Erebor on Wargoat. And Dwalin, Champion of Erebor on Wargoat. Evil models. 2 Gundabad Orc Captains and 24 Gundabad Orcs, 12 with shield and 12 with spear. Designer's note. The good player cannot afford to get bogged down in this mantic uphill race, and should aim to keep the dwarves close together so they are more dangerous. The evil player should aim to separate the dwarves so that it is much easier to slay them. Whilst still not easy to kill Fili or Kili, the evil player may find the path to victory if they can single out Thorin's sister sons first. And now we will show you the board and the armies.
So welcome to the slopes of Mount Ravenhill. So this is the board. We have 24 Gundabad Orcs as well as 2 Gundabad Orc Captains set up, ready to meet their foes. So these are regular Gundabad Orcs. The Mickey Mouse eared one there is the captain, and then the hunched over one with the Centurion helmet in the middle there is captain. This is the forces of the dwarves, and again we are sorry that we don't have proper Wargoat miniatures for the Thorin's Company miniatures there, but we didn't have time to convert them in time due to other projects. But while converted both Thorin and Dwalin on ponies a while ago, and we're just using Fili and Kili on 40mm basis for now. So hopefully I will dismount them, because that will make things easier. The objective, as stated in the rules, is this lovely piece of stairs there, that goes straight up to Ravenhill proper. So it is a long way, because the Thorin's Company miniatures are moving from the centre of the board on in the first turn. So
I start with priority.
You start with priority. So good luck.
Good luck.
And let's start off the dice cam as well.
May the best dwarf win.
So it's the end of movement for turn 1 and the dwarves have moved up the full allowance of 8 inches riding the war goats, and facing down upon them is the might of Gundabad. We have nearly all the Gundabad Orcs have moved up. I'm sensing that you might move on top of the hill there to use the war goat special roll. So I've kept some reserves in the back there as well, and I do have the recurring orcs rule as well, so I get more orcs in on the table as the battle progresses until you are within 12 inches.
Only when some orcs die.
I hope you're going to kill some more orcs, so this is going to be a very boring battle.
We'll see. We'll see.
So priority. So you get a 6, and priority goes to good. I will not do anything. You calling anything?
No.
No. So we'll come back once both sides have moved. Alright, so here we can see that the dwarves have moved up further 8 inches and the orcs are almost upon them. I do sense a heroic move coming in from both sides, even though who's getting priority doesn't matter. I think we're both calling a heroic move in the next turn. So let's go for the priority for turn 3, and it goes to evil.
Heroic move with Dwalin.
Dwalin calls a heroic move. The Mickey Mouse Air Captain will call a heroic move as well. So it's a roll off, and I had priority.
Yep.
So let's see. In the tray, it goes to evil. Wow. So I get to move on. Thorin causes terror in orcs. Alright, we will come back once both sides are moved. Alright, so with evil getting the heroic move, they swarmed Dwalin and Keely, as well as one going on to Feely. Thorin charged 1, so he could move on with his heroic combat. So first of all, roll to see if that orc is knocked to the ground on 5+. It is not. And then we go to the combat phase. Anything to call?
Heroic combat with Thorin.
Yep. I'll call a heroic strike with this captain.
I'll call anything else. Yeah. I get 1 extra attack for charging on the goat as well.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll start there.
Start there. Alright.
Thorin getting a 6.
Yeah, so he wins it. Good. I'm knocked to the ground, so that's 4 double attacks. And it is very dead. Very dead indeed. So Thorin can continue. You can go into both of them if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Because you have so many attacks. Magnetizing dwarves, metal ponies, that is. Alright, so
you pick where we start.
yeah, we can just take Feely against one orc. Feely gets a 5. The orc will faint, of course, getting 3, so I lose. You get 2 strikes, and then even 5s, and gets it. Alright, so then we can take Keely. I heroic struck, so I'm going up to fight 6, so I will be higher than you.
You have 3 guys in there?
I have a captain and 2 guys. So captain in green. Captain wins it with a 5.
Yep.
Or you can spend 3 points might. No, he's only got 2. Yeah. So Captain will try to take out Feely's pony. Not pony, warcoat first on a 4+. No, and again. Yes. So Feely, Keely has no pony.
Rider.
Yeah,
Fine.
doesn't take that until the end of combat, but that is fine. And then we have a fainting orc going on to Keely himself. You had defense 8, was it? Yeah, so 6s. And the spare orc gets a wound actually.
One fate.
And saves his fate. But we got a goat out of there, and that is very good.
It's evil, actually.
Ah, true. Alright, so then we will take... I'm not trapped... Well, yeah. I'll take Dwalin against the 4 orcs. So I will feint with the 2 orcs, but Dwalin wins it with a 6. There's no point in me fighting it.
2 on one and 1 on the other? Or, no, just, yeah.
Oh, triple 6s. Kills 2 of them. So that
Yeah,
is...
he's only in base with 2, so...
Yeah. So kills these 2. And then we have Thorin against 2 as well.
So Thorin charges, getting an extra attack.
Yes, sir. Getting 5 this time. Ooh, I get a 6.
Spend a point of might.
Yeah. So you win. You knocked them to the ground. So first 4
Oh, I
doubles.
should have seen if I knocked him to the ground before the combat started.
Oh yeah, roll to see.
So the swordsman? No? And
Just one.
okay, just one.
You pick one of them.
Okay. And then I strike.
Mhm.
So double strikes.
Yes, sir.
So spearman,
Kills him.
and then
You have 3 double strikes, re-rolling 2 wounds, and kills the other one as well. So Thorin and Dwalin kind of machines in there, killing as they go. Oh, knocked over Dwalin. Would be better if we had the proper miniatures.
yeah, but they are expensive to guard.
They are. Alright, so I guess we'll just roll priority to see who gets it. You getting a 5. I get a 2. I'll have to try to keep catching it on guard, but I have placed my orc captain in a very, very bad position. So I can't get anything out of that, so you just go ahead.
Okay.
So we'll come back once both sides have moved. Alright, so getting back to the action, we have moved all our forces, and the dwarves are currently using their goats to their advantage moving up. But first of all, we have some new reinforcements. All of the orcs that was killed have come back again from the eastern board edge, and are now standing in defiance to try to be another speed bump on the way to Ravenhill. So going down into the action here, we have Thorin and Dwalin charging on 1 Gundabad Orc. We have Feely failing to charge any orcs, but was charged in turn by 2 orcs with spears. And then poor Keely, who was unmounted, has been swarmed by 4 Gundabad Orcs with shields, 1 Gundabad Orc captain, and 5 spearmen, or spear orcs. So going into combat, anything to call?
Heroic strike with Kitty and heroic fight with Polly. No,
It's no use you calling heroic strike with Keely, because I have lower fight value than you.
oh, yeah. Okay, so heroic fight with Thorin.
Yeah.
You will not call heroic strike.
because you're better off using that to win the fight. Yeah. So you have priority. Which combat do you want to start with? Well, we'll have to start with Thorin. So I set the bar at mighty 3.
So Thorin
wins it.
Is he knocked to the ground? Oh, I can strike with knock him to the ground with both of them.
Yeah, sure.
So he's not knocked to the ground.
Well, he is knocked to the ground now because So that is Thorin. Kills him good. Yeah. And then they will move on.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah.
Because you need 3 off the table.
Yeah.
So we have 1-on-1 against Dwalin.
So knocked to the ground.
Yeah. He is.
Yes. So you can't strike.
No, but I can still fight.
Yeah.
Hitting a 1 to win it.
Yeah.
And then you get loads of attacks. Would be... That does it. Remember that Dwalin can forgo to use his two-handed weapon and get +1 attack by using 2 axes.
Yeah.
So that means he's get 5 attacks on the charge.
Oh. Well.
And Feely, I'll set the bar again with a mighty 3. You win.
And I had another attack as well.
No, because I charged you.
Oh, it doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I need to reroll that.
Yeah, roll 2. But you kill him. Oh no.
And then Kiri.
Yeah, poor Keely. Oh no.
You're gonna get 2 highest.
2 highest from Keely. He does still have 2 points might on his profile. So my captain getting a 4. So you can win it. Still, the remaining 9 Gundabad Orcs. I need a 5 here. And we don't get it! What is this? So that means you can use your 2 might points.
2 of my 3.
Oh, you have 3. Yeah. So you can use 2 might points to win the combat.
Yeah, I win.
That is horrible. Okay. So you will kill all the orcs on 5s except the captain, who you kill on 6s.
Let's kill the captain. Moment.
Fate saves it.
Okay.
So we've got 2 wins left. Okay. Going into priority turn 4, I think.
Yep.
And the good side gets it. My captain, who's got might, is in a bad spot. I think Thorin can just rampage up there. Because Keely can't get out. So I'll let you have it. It's fine.
Okay.
So we'll come back once both sides have moved. Alright, so the good side and evil side have both moved, and there has been some cool work done during this turn. So Thorin moved within 12 inches of the eastern border, which means I no longer get reinforcements. So the 3 orcs that currently were killed last turn, I don't get on. This prompted me to not move the reinforcements right there and back from last turn, because I want to keep them in reserve. While in the lower half of the board, Dwalin and Feely moved across the mountainous terrain to keep out of the orcs. And sadly, Keely couldn't get so far, so he just moved towards the furthest one to get into the mountainous terrain, and then smashed through. Was countercharged by loads of orcs, including the captain. You still have the higher fight, and you still have a might point to spare, so you might pull through currently. So we'll see how it goes. So only one combat in this this phase, and it is Keely versus a captain and 7 orcs. So do you want me to set the bar?
Yeah.
So that's a captain and 7 orcs. Ooh, only getting a 5 highest. So you can win this on a 5 or a 6 or a 4+ using a might point.
So winning.
Yeah, and spending the might. So Keely is now out of might, but he pushes all the orcs back. You kill the orcs on 5s and kill the captain on 6s. Well, you need double 6s to kill the captain though.
Killing 2 orcs?
Yeah.
No.
No. Alright, so into priority for turn 5. The orcs get a 5. And we get it. Anything to call? So I'm sensing the good side is going for a draw here, leaving Keely behind.
Well, you won't be able to charge because of the terrain.
Yeah, true.
Oh, he might. Yeah, these guys will.
So you have 3 points of might on Feely, 2 points of might on Dwalin.
Yeah, just call a move with. No, I won't call him.
Alright. So we'll come back once both sides have moved. Alright, so both sides have now moved, and as you can see, Thorin is nearing the objective in the left-hand corner there, alone. Interesting. Although in the movie he was quite far out as well. While in the center of the board we have Dwalin, and behind him, don't know if you can see, yeah, his straw-coloured hair is there. We have Feely, who's there as well. Both are in combat with 1 orc with the spare spots, and at the center of the board here we do have Keely again against the same amount of orcs as last turn. So going into combat, anything to call?
Roy combat with Feely.
Okay. I don't have anything to count with.
Oh.
So we'll be taking that one now, I guess.
Yeah, so is the orc knocked down? It's not.
Nope.
Dwalin striking with his 2-handed weapons, so 5 attacks.
Yeah.
Getting a 6.
Two weapons, not 2-handed weapon.
Oh, yeah, he's two. Yeah, he's 2, yeah.
But he gets a 6 and wins it.
Yeah, so he gets
10 strikes, well, 5 double strikes, and kills him 3 times over. And that orc is very, very dead. Ooh, he's going in to save Keely. Because you need all 4 to win the game.
So into the captain and, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, great rate.
Well, I would say great magnetic work on the model there. So, alright, so he'd charge into... Well, that would actually not be a legal move. Because these two have control zones.
Yeah, so into those 2.
Into those 2, and then Feely charged the spare spots, so we only have Dwalin on the captain. Alright, okay. But it is my priority.
Yep.
So well, the orcs are struggling to keep on the train as well. And I think we'll let the audience see as well what we are doing.
I think that's a very grand idea.
There we go. So, we do have Feely against 1 and each charge, so roll a d6 to see if he is knocked to the ground. Using the War Goat special rule.
On the captain?
No,
that guy, yeah.
Yeah.
He is?
He is, alright. And Dwalin on the captain. He's not. Okay, but it's my priority and Keely is trapped. So I have 6 orcs against Keely. Setting the bar at a mighty 6. And Keely doesn't get a 6. So we get 12 strikes. We already killed his goat. But we do need 6s. Straight up 6s. And one of the attacks is fainting. Because I only have 1 guy there. So that's the green dice. Needing straight up 6s. Gets 2.
He's dead.
No, he's got fate.
Nope.
What?
He's used it already, so he's dead.
He's only got 1 fate. Ah, because he dies in the movie. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So the best result you can now get is a draw. The captain is currently trapped, so we'll take Feely against the orc. The orc rolls 3. You roll 5 and win it. And you do kill him. And then we have Dwalin against the captain. Captain is not on the ground, but he will shield nonetheless. So we get a 6 for the captain. But Dwalin gets a 6 as well and wins it on fight.
Yeah, I'm using the two-handed weapon for this.
The two-handed weapon here.
Yeah.
So normally you would need 5s, you now need 4s. And you do get a bunch of them, so the captain is dead. But luckily, so is Keely.
I should have gone back a turn earlier. Okay,
Such
priority.
it is. Priority. I get a 1, so you automatically get it. And I only have might up there, which is no use to me now, so we'll come back once both sides are moved. Alright, so both sides have now moved, and it's an interesting situation because Thorin is all alone on top of the hill, just ploughing through and going forwards. And I moved my orcs up there within 6 inches of Thorin, so if I get priority, I can charge him or force him to use a point of might to call a heroic move. The orcs at the beginning of the slope are slowly working their way towards Thorin with the captain with full might. And at the very end of the board, we still have combats. So we have Dwalin versus 3 orcs and Feely versus 3 orcs, and he's very upset because I just killed his brother. And that's the only fight.
So, Dwalin knocking over the spear support. Yes.
He does.
And Feely knocking over 1 spear support. He
doesn't. Okay. And
Let's start with Dwalin.
Yep.
Using his 2 one-handed weapons.
Okay, that's a good way to say it. Ooh, getting 5 highest. So I have 2 fainters. But we only get a 5, so you win it on fight value.
Yeah. So I have 5 double strikes.
Yep. So you kill him on 4s and the other 2 on 5s.
So on the guy lying down,
he's
kill
dead.
him. And then the rest on those 2 guys.
Yep. Well, roll 4
Okay.
and 4. Yeah, 1 is dead, and the other one. Oh, you didn't continue the streak. Oh, Dwalin is a beast. Alright, so the other dwarf, Feely, I have 1 fainter. Oh, he gets triple 3s, but he's still got 2 points of might left. But I get a 6.
You win.
And I win it. Alright, so you are not trapped. So I will just push you back there, and there's really no use trying to wound him because I need 6s against him and 5s against the goat. But I will try the fainter against the goat, because why not? Doesn't kill. Do I try one more for the goat? Yeah. The goat is dead.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one on...
No, you don't... No, oh, sorry, it was the other fight. Yeah.
Yeah, and then last one. No. So the goat is dead.
Throne Rider.
And he stands on the ground. Okay. And you need to get him all the way across the board, but you do have 2 very powerful dwarves who could probably mop up the table, and as long as Thorin is on the hill, I don't get reinforcements. So, interesting battle. So, going for priority, turn 7, I think. And you get it! And I can't really influence that. So, we will come back once both sides have moved yet again. Alright, so we have moved both forces, and Thorin charge into the orcs on top of the hill. So you charge into 2 of them on the end. Do you knock down one of them?
The shield one?
No. And I countercharged with the rest of my orcs. On the bank there, we have more orcs coming in. And Fili and Dwalin is still fighting at the end of the board, and Dwalin charged in against this one.
On him. But you charged Dwalin.
Yeah, but do you knock him down, though?
Nope.
No. So, should we just take this one first?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So obviously no use for Thorin to call heroic combat because he's in combat with 5 dudes and he can only kill 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So Dwalin and Fili against, Dwalin against 1.
Yeah,
Yep.
so Dwalin with his 2 one-handed weapons.
He wins it. Needing 5s? No, 4s actually. And he kills him. Mm-hmm. Very much so. And then we have 2 onto Fili. I will feint in front. Getting 2 highest. And he beat that with 6. So I'm pushed back. And you don't kill. You don't kill. Alright, so we are back, and as you can see, Thorin is fighting 5 Gundabads in close combat and 1 spear support. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 orcs with feinting attacks, and 2 orcs with spears.
Yep.
You charged in,
mm-hmm.
but you didn't knock anyone down.
No.
So we will now go into the combat. I will set the bar at a mighty 6. So you do get a 6 with the orcs. But you only need 1 6 to make it, and you do, damn it. So Thorin rerolls all wounds. And he kills everyone on 5s.
All the both the sword and the spear guys? Okay, so I'll just strike.
Yeah, roll 2 of them at a time, because the double strikes can't kill twice.
Oh yeah.
So reroll. That's 1. That's 2. That is 3. And that's 4. So 4 of the orcs.
Everyone except the spare orc.
The spare orcs, yeah.
Yeah,
So gone,
spare support that one.
gone, and the spare orc is also knocked to the ground. So taking a huge chunk out of my forces. Good work. So rolling for priority, turn something.
8, I think.
And I get it this time. Anything to call? I can't get in with those now.
No.
No? Okay. So we will come back once we both have moved. Alright, so while letting me move first, no thing to call there, I moved the two that was down on the, well, one of them was on the ground into combat, and the other one as well. And huge pile of orcs, there are currently 8 of them with the captain coming in to try to take out Thorin and winning me the battle. While on the other side of the table we have the combatant who has fought for so long now. It is Dwalin and Fili against 2 orcs, 1 on each. Dwalin did not charge. So...
Well, yeah. I'll call a heroic combat with Thorin, but we can just get that done with, because the heroic combat over here will not affect that combat.
Yeah, so we'll come back once we've changed cameras. Alright, so we are back and we have Dwalin and Fili each fighting 1 orc. Fili charged, but that doesn't matter since he's not mounted anymore. None of us are trapped. Which one should we take first? We'll take Fili, yeah. And you roll 3 highest. Oh, I get a 2! Fili kills him on 5s, and you do. So that is 1 less orc to worry about. I guess Dwalin will go for the massive 5 attacks. And he wins. So he's got 10 strikes, needing 5s. And he kills him. So that means I only have 11 models left on the board, and these 2 can just march up the table to try to get to where they want. So can Thorin keep those 11 orcs occupied until Dwalin arrives, because he's the fastest of them? So we'll see. We'll change camera once again and come back with Thorin. Alright, so Thorin is up next against 2 orcs with spears. I'll set the bar at a mighty 6. Ooh. And this is hero combat. Will you use your 2 remaining might points to win?
Just let's.
Let's, okay. So they are both knocked to the ground. No, they are not.
Oh.
So you kill them on 5s, rerolling to wound. And you kill both. Alright. So where do you move? You charge the captain. Mm-hmm. Okay. Is the captain knocked to the ground? It's not. Ooh. Captain will shield because he didn't call a heroic strike. I should have. Oh, 3 6s from the captain. And Thorin gets a 4 highest. So I push Thorin back. But I can't strike. With all those 6s I should have struck, because then I could have killed his pony.
It's a goat.
Oh yeah, it's a goat.
Did you see the goatish?
Yeah, the massive tail.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so precarious position. Alright, we will roll for priority for the next turn. And I get it. Anything to call?
Nope. I won't call anything.
Alright, okay. So we will come back once both sides have moved. Alright, so we have Dwalin and Fili both moving as fast as they could, as the tiny little pony and, well, not pony, goat and dwarf legs could carry them. But Thorin, mightless, is now up against a captain with 2 might and 7 Gundabad Orcs. This is my chance, my one chance to win. And I'll have to, try, so I'll call a heroic strike. So my fight goes up 2. I'm on fight 4, so I need 2+ to tie you, because you fight 6, yeah? No! Damn it! Alright, so Captain still has 1 might, rolls in green, rolls a 6. Yes! So, I win, anyway. So, the Captain will try to strike the pony. First double, not the pony, the goat. Sorry. So, first double strike. Kills the goat. Then we have a double strike on Thorin. In the tray. Doesn't do anything. Then we have 4 feinters. Getting double strikes on Thorin, defense 8. Needing 6s, rerolling 1s. Oh, come on, 2 1s. No! Nothing. And there are 3 spare spots, that's 6 strikes. Needing 6s. Come on! 2 wounds. 2 wounds on Thorin.
And fate?
Yep.
Says it.
Yeah,
So
it's
1 wound. So, and take was 1 wound. So he's got 2 wounds left.
Yeah.
That is the first. Well, that is will, but.
Alright. But he is off his small, tiny thing.
Is
Stands up.
yeah.
Okay, exciting. Can Dwalin get there in time? I do have 1 might point remaining. I can strike again. And possibly make it this time. So, priority. I get a 2. And goes to you. But it doesn't matter this time because... Alright, so you move. Right, so where is Thorin charging?
Charging that guy.
Okay. Yeah. That could save him some bother. I'll charge there. Charge him to there. Charge him to there. And charging him around there. And spare support, and spare support. So Dwalin has moved closer. He's 2 turns away currently. Feely is miles away, so he'll have to spend a couple of turns moving. But we do have Thorin's combat yet again. So I'll strike with my last point of might. And gets higher. So do you want to set the bar? On a 6, it's good. Captain gets a 6 in Wednesday. Alright, so Captain, double strikes, needing 6s. No. Use my last point of might, so that's worth nothing. We have 4 feinters, 6s rerolling once.
And he's dead.
Did I kill Thorin? Yes!
And you win the game.
So that is an evil victory. For once! So the battle ends with Dwalin going forwards, trying to save Thorin, but dying in the process. Thank you for the game.
Thanks for the game.
And let's come back with a post-battle Batrip breakdown. Alright, so welcome back to the post-battle Batrip breakdown for this 105th episode. So that was an exciting match. I felt the battle swing back and forth.
Yeah.
Me winning, of course, priority, well, the heroic move in the third turn
Yeah.
was quite crucial.
Yeah.
Because I managed to at least kill the goat of Keely, and that made such as I could harass him. And you went up and went for a draw,
Yeah.
but then you decided, well, draw's not fun.
Yeah.
Go for the victory.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you nearly had me as well.
Yeah.
Thorin was on a rampage at the north of the table, or at the eastern edge of the table. Dwalin and Keely held their own. So if Dwalin just had a few more turns, had they got rid of the orcs a couple of turns earlier, I think he would have won it.
I think I would be able to save if I decided to save Keely.
Earlier
At
on.
once.
Yeah.
I think I could have changed the outcome.
But I didn't see the tactic of moving Thorin straight up and then removing all chances of me getting reinforcements. So that was a nice move. I really like that one. So yeah. But killing Thorin, I think this is the first time I've killed Thorin in the campaign, and we have been playing the Unexpected Journey for a year or something.
Yeah.
Well, the Hobbit movies for about a year. So yeah, winning a battle.
Yeah.
Finally, for the evil side.
Gotta give him some wins sometimes.
So
You
obviously,
see, it's all the orcs. It's none of those big beasts.
yeah, these are just normal orcs. Finally managing to kill dwarves.
Yeah.
Something that's eluded me for quite some time now. Yes. So next week we will have the first video of the third year of the campaign, which is Ambush at Ravenhill.
Yes.
This is of course a scenario where Keely and Keely are doomed to die, I think. Possibly.
Yeah. Well, Keely's already dead.
Well, we
resurrected,
say that. He is fine at the first at the start of the scenario. Well, no, he might live because these are just against goblins. So these are.
Well, there's lots of goblins though.
There are 26 of them, including 2 captains. Sadly, we just saw the production photos from Forgeall that they will be releasing the Goblin Mercenaries, but they will not come out in time for filming because we have to film this next week. So yeah, it's not possible for us to get this done. Well, I say next week. When most of you guys are watching this, the non-patrons of you are watching this, we will already have filmed that battle report. So so if you want to watch our videos early, the Grand Campaign videos early, do become a member of our Patreon team. $1 to get access, and you can pledge however much you want to gain other rewards as well, including discounts.
Yeah.
And other cool stuff.
Physical rewards.
Physical rewards are dice. Among them are patron exclusive dice. And they roll even more 6s.
And if you already are a patron, thank you very, very much. Your support is very much appreciated. And it helps us continue doing this.
It does indeed. And, well, we'll see you next week. Please comment, like, share and subscribe.
And support your hobby.